When I want straight, unbiased news, I go to Straight Arrow News, both the app and the website. The truth is that a vast majority of news organizations have their own agenda and thus they have their own bias. And because of that, I don't trust them. But with Straight Arrow News, I can read the latest in politics, business, military, tech, even sports without feeling like I'm being lied to. Also, Straight Arrow News has editorials and podcasts from a variety of people that represents all parts of the political spectrum. Right now, go to san.com/geekdom. It helps me out and it helps you get straight news on your browser, on your PC, or on your device. Check them out today. Alright, so we've got a couple of news updates in the world of Dragon Ball, both Super and Daima on this video, including an update about the Dragon Ball Daima English dub, because that's been an anticipated release. Many of you know that the first 3 episodes were in theaters for a very limited time, for about 3 days, as sort of a teaser of things to come. And I have an update also on Jump Festa, so credit to DBS Hype for being the first one to announce this, at least as far as the the people who break news go. But the Daima English dub will premiere on Crunchyroll on January 10th, 2025. So about a month or so away. Now, this is a very, very unusual announcement because I know for a fact that the Dragon Ball Daima dub has been worked on and they are past episode 5. So it's not just those 3 episodes that were in theaters that are done. They are past it. Why they're waiting for January 10th, I don't have an answer for you. I've asked a couple of people. One person straight up told me, they said, ever since Sony bought Crunchyroll and Funimation, there have been a lot of weird decisions made internally. And I totally understand that. However, we're also dealing with Toei Animation, who's another weird company. It's weird that other anime get simuldubs where the English dub will be behind the sub for about a week, 2 weeks at most. But Dragon Ball, we have to wait a while. Now, over a couple months at this point. Now, if you're wondering, are they going to start airing them episode by episode, weekly, or are they going to drop everything they've done so far? I do not have an answer for you at this time. Make sure you keep up with the community tab here on the channel and enable all notifications in case I do get an update. So I'm doing the best that I can on that. I don't know how many episodes are going to drop. One person told me they think it could be maybe half the series, or at least like, what they've done up until that point, and then they drop the rest of it after the Japanese version's dropped, after it's finished. But I don't know. It's just a very strange decision. But at least now we have a date, January 10th, 2025. I was really hoping that Daima would get a better dub promotion, but the promotion for this whole anime has been ass, if I can be honest with you. Either way, though, it's still faster than Super and Dragon Ball Z and the other ones were, but it's still not up to par with other anime. Now, let's talk about Dragon Ball Super. Speaking of which, Jump Festa news. So Toyotaro was already announced at being at Jump Festa, but now we have the times. So it says here Toyotaro will be drawing a Goku illustration live on V-Jump stage. Now, the Goku illustration to me is not that big of a deal. I don't think that matters that much, to be honest with you, because yes, we know he can draw Goku. We've seen him draw it now for the past, 8.5 years, it feels. Well, it was 8.5 years. Actually, longer than that, because if you remember, Toyotaro, before getting hired by Shueisha, was Toyable and did one of the many Dragon Ball AF mangas. I did do a whole video on the history of Dragon Ball AF, including how that manga led to him getting hired officially and working with Toriyama. So make sure you check that out, because it is a pretty inspirational story to see a fan who is just drawing a fan manga getting to actually work on the real Dragon Ball story with the creator himself. Like, that's a great, I think it's a great success story for Toyotaro. And now it also says here, special information about Daima anime will be revealed on Daima stage at Jump Festa. Now, the Toyotaro V Jump stage is December 21st at 11 a.m. Japanese Standard Time, which is going to be in the evening time for the rest of us here. So it's going to be Friday night-ish. Okay, so Friday night, if there's an announcement, I'll have a video. Not this Friday, Friday, December 20th. December 21st in Japan morning is December 20th evening for us here in the United States on the East Coast. So if I don't drop a video, that means nothing big happened. If I do, I'll give you the update. And I'll get into speculation about that in just one moment. The Daima thing, that's going to be the following day, the 22nd at 1 p.m., which is going to be late at night for us over here the previous night. I don't know what they're going to announce as far as Daima goes, because Daima's finished. Daima is complete. Like, the series has already, production is done with Daima. It's ready to go, with the exception of course, the voice recordings and, editing of the sound and things like that. So I don't know what else they could possibly say. It could be another situation where Akio comes out there and shows us some Toriyama art or gives us some behind the scenes story. It could be interesting, but I don't know. They're probably not going to announce anything new. I don't foresee that when it comes to Daima. Now, when it comes to Super, all I'm going to say is this. I don't believe the movie announcement will be at this event. I don't think so, because as far as I know right now, the movie's not in production. It may be in pre-production, I don't know, but it's not currently in production. Not as of right now, this moment. Now, with that being said, the other big question is, what about the Super manga? Because, as many of you know, the Super manga's been gone since March of this year after the passing of Toriyama. It's been on hiatus. And Toyotaro said in interviews with Victor Uchida he's going to come back and finish. And there's still an unfinished plot thread with Black Frieza that at this point was over 2 years ago. I don't know if y'all remember this, but Black Frieza was August of 2022. That's how long ago it was. So, as far as the manga continuing, I'm going to say this. Keep your expectations low. Listen to me. Keep your expectations low. What that means is I don't know if they're going to announce something. I haven't heard anything about them announcing the manga returning. But it's strange that's already been 9 months and nothing. And they do need to at least finish the Black Frieza story. At least that. If they're not going to keep going like for the new story arc, they need to at least figure out what they're going to do with that. Because that is right now unresolved. So, and there's other stuff too, but that's the big one. So that's what I have for you today. Take care. Check out the video I did yesterday on the power of future Trunks. Should be on your screen right now. And I will see you guys real soon. Take care.